Wow. So gorgeous. Brilliant Rose by Firelight, lab-grown diamond 1.2 carat cushion pendant on a sale price. Here's the other great news. 18-month special financing brings it to $111.05 a month. 5 cents a month. All right. 18 months special financing, $111 for such a beautiful pendant, and it comes with a chain as well, a 19-inch chain, and the pendant is about 3¼ inch length by ½ inch in wide. Okay, so two choices: white gold and yellow gold, friends. Okay, Michelle, Brilliant Rose.
So I'm going to start with the brand standard because, you know, we've been talking about Firelight and the wonderful brand standard that we have, which is 5 steps of clarity above even our diamonds from the earth, right? And near colorless.
Wow, look at that.
But here, the reason you're seeing so much light on that shot, Nancy, and so much shine is you are looking maybe for the first time in your life at colorless diamonds.
Wow.
These are colorless diamonds. In order to be a colorless diamond, you have to be D, E, or F. And I'm not just pulling that out of the air. That was as determined by 3 different gemologists at the Gemological Institute of America. We send all of our diamonds out for inspection, but Brilliant Rose is our best of. It's the very top line that we do in Firelight.
Okay.
So we actually are going to provide you with documentation on that center stone.
Wow.
On the girdle of the gemstone, there will be a serial number engraved on it. It will correspond with a certificate at the GIA, which gives you everything you need to identify your stone. You get the paperwork.
Nice.
You know, and you pay hundreds of dollars to get that done other places. This is the only collection that does it. If we have a poly bag with the QR code on it, I'd love to show that because that's kind of your gateway into the portal at the GIA.
It's almost like a serial number, almost.
No, it is a serial number.
Yeah.
So it's like a car. You can buy, sell, or trade
They
that
know
center
exactly
stone.
where it came from.
Everything. You know the dimensions of the stone. You know it says on the paper that it's a colorless diamond. I mean, it's got everything you need to have it insured. You can insure all of these things, by the way, but it's a lot less expensive for you and a lot less dinging around when you can go directly to it. So love that it comes with the chain. It's ready to wear right out of the box, but these combine 2 symbols of love, roses and diamonds. And this is a cut that says,
Look at that.
I love you back. Thank you for holding.
Thank you, guys.
Where is that? Oh, that's me. I'm like, how can I be doing that? How am I holding that? That's weird. That was a weird feeling.
Great.
That was an out-of-body experience for just a second.
She changed her outfit like that.
I was like, wow, she's good. Who's that? No, I'm just kidding.
Our technical director,
But yeah, you point your phone at it, and it takes you right to the GIA digital vault, and you can print it, keep it in a separate place, like in a safety deposit box, or keep it in a safe, or you know, with somebody that you trust. This is my heart. This is what I wear every single day of my life. You see it all the time on my hand.
Brilliant Rose.
Brilliant Rose all the way. Why? Well, it's got 30% more brilliance.
Yes.
These are cut by master craftsmen, Nancy. I'm going on and on. I'm sorry.
No, you got to see this. While you're talking, I'm mesmerized by this. It looks like Queen Elizabeth's royalty Asher cuts. You know those diamonds where you see it at like, ooh, it's in the, you know, the Tower of London?
Yes.
That's what it looks like. So I agree
shimmers,
with everything.
right?
Yeah, it shimmers like no other.
The first
so
time
the
I
brilliance
saw it,
is exactly what I'm seeing.
The first time I saw it, I couldn't believe it. I was at the JCK show in Las Vegas, and I was traveling with one of the buyers. And they had me on one end of the floor, because, you know, there's miles and miles of things to look at. So I stood on one end of the building. They were on the other end of the building. And I got a phone call from her, and she said, can you hoof it over here really fast? I found something extraordinary. So I ran over there, walked into the conference room. It's packed full of people. And in the middle of the table is this big box with a scope on the top of it, looked very scientific. And they were all grinning at me, and they're like, come here, take a look in the box. I'm like, oh, this is weird. All right, but I did. And I look in there, and it looked like it was a magnifier that showed me the inside of the diamond. It looked like a rose was spinning and blooming. Whoa. I kid you not, before my very eyes. Right then and there, I was in. Wow. I was all in, and you will be too. I hear rave reviews about this collection. I could sell it all day long and live the rest of my life very happy.
And I don't think we could go that tight, but I would love to see, like, just, okay, and then she also brought up, thank you, Rachel, the serial number?
Yes.
For each
Oh, is it on
one?
this one? Yeah, here.
Possibly, yeah.
This is a copy of one of them, just to give you an idea. It's not very scientific or anything in this paper, but it gives you a good idea. It's the information you're going to get.
Yeah.
So from the Gemological Institute of America, you're going to get the grading
GIA.
report number. That's the serial number. The shape on this particular stone is a cushion. These are not done in bunches or groups. They're one stone to one report. This one is 58 points to the center stone. It is D colorless. It is VVS1. That's what I was telling you about, 5 grades bigger. And there are the measurements on your stone.
Amazing.
It says lab-grown diamond report. You can see it up at the top, a diamond dossier. This one was done May of last year, but the report isn't like eggs or anything like that. It doesn't, have an expiration date. No,
No, it goes up.
It's very useful. It's a useful thing to have.
Yeah.
So you don't have to, worry about sending your jewelry off and getting it back and all of that nonsense. Instead, it's all done for you.
Did we talk about the cushion cut too?
Oh, I love cushion cut.
Yeah.
Cushion cut's also called a candlelight cut. You see how the edges are kind of bowed?
Yeah.
So it's squarish.
Right, but a little softened.
It looks like Miss Muffet Stuff It, right? In diamonds.
So pretty.
It is. It's beautiful.
I want to give them a side view while they're looking. Yeah.
Yeah, they call it a candlelight
Let's see
cut
if I could do that.
because it actually, the early ones were done by candlelight before electricity even
Ooh,
existed.
look at that. Look at the cushion.
Isn't that lovely?
Look at that.
This was the first order
Thanks,
that we
you
ever
guys.
did with Brilliant Rose in the cushion-shaped cushion cut. So you're getting the first stuff.
Oh, there's only a dozen each, and you can lock it into that 18-month special financing, $111 a month and some change.
That just
All right, so two
Such a
choices,
joy.
white and yellow. All right, but only a dozen each. Thank you, Rachel. Should we keep this on? Should we keep this? Okay.